Benjamin Netanyahu disbands his war cabinet as the Israeli army announces a tactical pause in Rafah. And Maryland's governor is set to pardon more than 175,000 marijuana convictions. The Morning Rundown starts now.
From the Straight Arrow News Studio, bringing the stories that matter to you from across the United States and around the world. This is the Morning Rundown.
Today is Monday, June 17th. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kara Rucker. Developing this morning, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has disbanded his war cabinet. The move comes just days after the departure of Benny Gantz, an opposition leader who had joined the coalition in the early days of Israel's war with Hamas. Over the weekend, Israel's military said it will pause fighting in a certain section of southern Gaza during daytime hours, so a backlog of humanitarian aid can be delivered. The pause applies to a designated route only, along about 7.5 miles of road in the Rafah area. The pause began Saturday and will take place daily from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. local time until further notice. The Israeli military said the pause came after discussions with the United Nations and other aid agencies. After the announcement, the Israeli Defense Forces clarified that its operations in Rafah will continue. An Israeli official told the media on Sunday Netanyahu was against the pause, telling his military secretary it was unacceptable. An American tourist was found dead near the Greek island of Corfu on Sunday. This is just the latest in a string of recent cases in which tourists in the Greek islands have died or gone missing. The American tourist has not been identified by authorities, but they say he was last seen alive on Tuesday and reported missing on Thursday. His death marks the third in recent days on the Greek islands. A missing Dutch tourist was found dead Saturday on the eastern island of Samos, and last Sunday, British TV anchor and author Dr. Michael Mosley was found dead on an island close to the Turkish coast. Meanwhile, the search continues for two French tourists and another American, identified as a retired Los Angeles County deputy sheriff. Some of those missing or found dead had set out on hikes in very hot temperatures. Greece is experiencing a heat wave and has even had to shut down famous tourist sites across the country as temperatures soar past 100 degrees. Maryland's governor says he'll be pardoning more than 175,000 people for marijuana convictions today. Speaking to the Washington Post, Governor Wes Moore said he will be signing an executive order issuing the mass pardon for low-level marijuana possession charges. The Democratic governor said criminal records have been used to deny housing, employment, and education and have disproportionately impacted people of color. Maryland is among 24 states that have legalized the recreational use of marijuana. However, marijuana use and possession remains illegal under federal law. Though in April, the Biden administration took steps to reclassify marijuana as a lower-risk substance. Several people were hurt during a Pride Parade event in Baltimore, Maryland over the weekend after a possible chemical agent was released and fireworks were set off in a crowd. Police say the possible chemical agent, possibly mace, hairspray, or something else, was not deployed by them. Authorities did say fire officials treated people at the scene and the event was shut down. They did not clarify how many people were hurt or if all the injuries were related to the possible chemical agent or a mass exodus when people began fleeing from the event. Police say at this time they do not believe this was a targeted attack. The official first day of summer is later this week, but already much of America is feeling the heat. Approximately 265 million people, that's more than 80% of the country, will be seeing temperatures of 90 or more this week. New England is already under an excessive heat watch, with temperatures expected to top 100 degrees in parts of New Hampshire. A heat wave is anticipated to bring temperatures to around 99 degrees in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And out west, those living in Arizona and New Mexico are looking at temperatures above 100. In 2023, there were over 2,300 heat-related deaths in the U.S., a 34% increase from the year before. Finally this morning, it was an evening of song, dance, and trophies during Broadway's biggest night. While Sunday night's Tony Awards celebrated the stars of the stage, there were several well-known names from TV and movies who walked away winners. Jeremy Strong, known for the drama series Succession, won Best Lead Actor in a play for his role in Enemy of the People. Daniel Radcliffe, who rose to fame as the star of the Harry Potter film series, took home the Tony for Best Performance by an Actor in a Featured Role in a Musical for his performance in the revival of Merrily We Roll Along. And Sarah Paulson, known for her roles on TV, won Best Actress in a play for her performance in Appropriate. Other big winners included The Outsiders for Best Musical and Stereophonic winning Best Play. These are your top stories for this Monday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, I'm Kara Rucker. Have a great day.